Okay, it's a bit of a different video today. I am going to be building something because I kind of just want to improve on my building skills in general. Because right now they're a bit not great. So basically, this might be the start of a little series which I'm going to be doing, which I'm going to be calling something like explorations in building or something, where I'm just going to choose something to build and I'm just going to spend the video just building it, walking through my thinking, I think, and just experimenting. So so for this first one, I'm going to be building some sort of like futuristic tower thing. Let's see how that goes. So I'm going to be using probably a lot of white concrete. Um, I'm going to be having some sort of like glass. Uh, I'll have some tinted glass. First, I'm going to start by blocking it out in like concrete. So I'll just get a coloured concrete and then I'm just going to start by blocking out the area that I want to have. So 10, okay, so that's a 10 by 10 block. And I think I'm going to go up like that. This is probably just going to be like a single corner of it because I want to have like multiple different. It's going to be quite angular, I think. So I'm going to do this. Yeah, I think that's alright. I'm doing it like that. Actually, I'm gonna move this block here and all of this. I think I'm gonna move it in a bit like that. There we go, that's a bit better. I'm gonna make this a bit taller, so that kind of ends up there. So that's one end, and then we're just gonna make this go quite tall. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit thinner actually. This is a bit annoying. I think it can be about this thin. Yeah, that's a bit better. So I'm going to start from here and I want to go here and then I'm going to delete all of that. Yeah, I want it to be kind of a thin sort of tower. I'm going to make a second one of these blocks. I'm going to put this one about here and I need to make a new one because broke that one. There you go, so they're a bit odd, which is fine. And it's a bit wide, but we can fix that. And then we want to go and stack up this bit. There we go. Actually, I think I'm going to remove about from this side. And I'm going to delete all of that. There you go, and then I'm going to have then another bit on the top here. So I think it's going to go from about here. Okay. Okay, during this, the Axiom smear tool came in absolute clutch, just because it's just so good for this sort of thing, for like drawing lines between points. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. So yeah, if you ever use Axiom, do try out the smear tool. It was really I didn't use it very much, and then suddenly I was like, wow, this is actually insane. I'm gonna use this now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've done all of this. So now we have a building. We do in fact have the skeleton of a building. So now we probably need to fill in the walls, which is gonna take a while. Actually, actually no. What we need to. I'm not gonna do the interior. But what I am gonna do is do the glass and do some exterior detailing. Okay, so the way I think I'm going to do it is layer by layer. I've started here because I felt like it. So layer by layer, I'm going to build up this glass. And then we can see where that takes us. This is probably going to take an absolute age. But it's going to look good. This is kind of working. We are in fact filling in this area. I think I'm going to do a mixture of types of glass because I can't do tinted glass everywhere. That looks decent actually. Gonna remove this because that actually doesn't look horrible. This bit, on the other hand, does look horrible, so I'm going to remove that. Fill it in there. So this bit now has some glass, which looks rather nice. Again, I'm not a great fan of this. Can I fix this if I bring this into here? No. How can I fix this? Oh well, I'll fix it later. But now I have this bit to go. Actually, for this, I think I'm going to use, let's use some cyan glass. Confirm, that's where this is going to go. Okay, so I've got that bit. That bit's done. I think I'm going to stick with the cyan for the top. Alright, so everything past this is pretty much the same. So I'm just going to put a time lapse up. You can go and watch the time lapse and just enjoy it, I guess, or click off if you don't like time lapses. But anyway, the time lapse does cut off after a bit. That's because I couldn't get replay mod to work properly, so I couldn't get the second part of the time lapse. But oh well. I'll just do a little bit more stuff later, I guess. I think I'm just gonna make a sort of pillar here. Nope, not like that. I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna raise this side up like this. And then I'm just gonna smear it down to there. And then we fill it in with glass. Okay, so I've done this corner, which looks alright. It's not my best work, but it looks fine. Anyway, what's next? What do I feel like doing now? There we go. So now there's a little bit of patch of grass. This side's looking pretty done, to be honest. If you look at it from this angle, it's fine, you know. If you look at the structure from about here. Actually, no, I missed that edge. Okay, so that edge is now done. Okay, there's a huge gap here. I can't ignore this gap, unfortunately. Don't know if it's possible, but I'd like to fill up this entire gap with glass. Okay, this is gonna start looking a bit weird, but I can fix the gaps later. Okay, so finally, this wall is done. That shadow is looking very shadowy, you know. Oh, this is going to be a pain to fill in. Okay, well, that was extremely painful. But we now have this bit. Okay, so now this glass panel's been done. Is this the last gap on the build? No way it's the last gap on the build. Hey, we've almost finished the build. Okay, so I have actually filled in the gap. The main actual build is done. And I felt like this was a bit of a bad place to put it, if I'm honest. It didn't really look very good. So I thought, I'm going to really quickly whip up an island, sort of floating island sort of thing. And I'm going to put this on the floating island, because I think that'll look better. Okay, so I have successfully created some sort of island, just to prove a point, to be honest. And now I can move this entire thing over here. And now we have it on an island, which looks insanely cool, and means I can kind of move this to a lot of places. Okay, so now I have this building, and it looks nice. I might do some other stuff with it in the future, but yeah, we have it now. So if you did like this video, please, leave a like, maybe subscribe if you feel like it. But again, no pressure. Yeah, if you have done that, see you next time.